Have you ever stopped and considered what it costs you to do deliveries? What it costs you as a driver? Are you making as much money as you really think you are after you do all the deductions? Stick around, let's talk about that. So here I am at Walmart in the waiting area. Been here 5 minutes. Nobody was here at all, and they still aren't coming out. I don't know what the holdup is. Now I've got a car on each side of me. We'll see who gets loaded first. Technically, it should be me. Let's see. So what's the average wait time that you wait at your Walmart to get loaded? I mean, after you get checked in, what's the average wait time? That one only took me like 10 minutes, which is about average for here. I have gotten them actually, I have gotten one where the kid was walking out to load me before I actually even got parked. He was just waiting to see where I parked. But he recognized my vehicle, knew the name, knew who I was. And that was the quickest one. But I have waited 35, 40 minutes. But I always call in and check on that order. Make sure it hasn't been canceled or it's being repicked or something. Never wait too long without checking with the loaders, just to kind of feel it out, make sure there ain't something up with it. I looked something up a few moments ago, and I was just kind of curious about it. Now, this is the Annual Automotive Trends Report from the Environmental Protection Agency. Shows the average 2021 model year new vehicle fuel economy was 25.4 miles per gallon, which was the same result as 2020. Actually, that's a little higher than what I thought it was. I figured it was about 15 or 16. But cars are getting better gas mileage. But we have a lot of drivers that drive pickup trucks and SUVs. Granted, some of the SUVs, like the Nissan Rogue, they get pretty decent gas mileage. My car gets like 17. Now, the Infiniti that I had before this got an average about 15. So, I don't know. It kind of throws off my calculations a little bit. But regardless, how many miles to the gallon do you get in your vehicle? Did you know that AAA says that the average depreciation... Silence! For each mile you drive your car is 9 cents. So every mile that you drive is 9 cents. With that in mind, the thing that I was trying to get at here is when you are making that $100 a day, we're just going to say $100 a day. I know that's low for a lot of you, and for some of you that might be about normal, and a few of you that might sound a little high, but it is what it is. But just say you make $100 a day and you drove 130 miles, then you subtract that 9 cents per mile, $18.97 for 2 orders. You hold that thought. Let me check on this. I believe I will. 5.8 miles. Yeah, I believe I'll take that. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with that order, because I kind of let the price go up. And that's what you should do. If there's an order out there, now, it's a gamble. You know, it's better if you can let those prices surge, but you don't know what the next person's going to do. So it's kind of a gamble. There were not that many drivers over at the particular Walmart that I'm at. So I went ahead and let it surge a little bit. Got it up to $18.97. It was $14.97 when I saw it earlier, but I thought, nah, I ain't doing it for $14.97. Generally speaking, $17 is about my cutoff. I have taken them for less. I'm just going to swing around the back of this Walmart because the pickup is on the other side. Take the miles that you're driving, multiply that by 9 cents, and then subtract that from your total earnings of that day. And then be sure to take off how much money you spend per day on snacks and eating and whatever little extras you do throughout the day. Subtract that off of there. It might still come out good. But it's something that a lot of people, I don't think, take into consideration. How much gas you're using, how many miles you're putting on that car. So when you're taking those lowball orders for $6.50 and $9 an order and whatever offer. I know it's a difference between an order and an offer, but regardless, if you're taking those little offers, how much are you really going to make at the end of the day? Let me get checked in here. Okay, we're checked in. It is 8:16. Let's see how long it takes them. Yo, hold on. Well, 14 minutes on that one. That wasn't too good, but to give them a little credit there was a girl in training, so it took them a little more time. I'm sure they was going over some different things inside where I couldn't see. So sometimes there's things going on behind the doors that we as drivers don't really see. So give them a little bit of benefit of the doubt, but don't sit there and wait too long. Anyway, like I was saying, subtract that 9 cents from the total miles, then subtract your tea and your chips and your McDonald's or Taco Bell or IHOP or Applebee's or whatever it is you eat for lunch or dinner or whatever the case is. You got to subtract all that and then see how much you're really making. And that kind of tells you right there whether you are actually making any money or you're not making any money. And I can almost guarantee you, if you are taking $6.50 to $9 orders, you're not making any money. If you are, it's very, very little. Not enough for your work, that's for sure. Just think about that. Keep that in the back of your head. And I hear a lot of people complaining about the foreigners. The foreigners are ruining it. The bots are ruining it. You know what? I don't know nothing about the bots. I don't know if that's a theory that people have developed and it's not a reality thing. Maybe there really is, maybe there's not. I don't know. But one thing for sure is there are foreigners, and I don't really mind the foreigners. The only thing that I am objected to is people running illegal accounts, meaning they're running their personal account, then they're running somebody else's account, and you don't have to be a foreigner to do that. I could do that. All I got to do is sign my mom up to drive for Spark. She's 78 years old. She's not going to be driving for Spark, but Spark could let her. So I could use her social security number and her. I've got 2 phones. One's for my Spark and one's my personal phone that I listen to my music and stuff while I'm doing shopping orders. Kind of freaks people out sometimes when they see me doing Spark orders and I got 2 phones. They're thinking, oh yeah, he's running 2 accounts. Nah, I ain't. Now, my personal phone is personal phone. This one that I use over here is for just strictly delivery services. But anyway, I could use my personal phone number and I could run 2 accounts if I wanted to. But that's what I have an issue with, is people running 2 apps, and that's not right. It's unethical, and I hope they get caught. Shut them down, and both of their accounts. Because if you're not going to play by the rules, you shouldn't be able to play. Period. Just my opinion. But I don't care if you're from. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't care if you're from Honduras, Afghanistan, Malaysia, Africa. I don't care, as long as you're doing the job and doing it correctly. What I do care about is people taking these lowball offers. I keep saying orders. I saw somebody on Reddit correct somebody else. It's offers, it's not orders. Whatever. It's the same difference to me, but I get what they're saying though. It's offers. But I get that. But don't take those lowball offers, because that is what makes the whole platform go down. And not just on Spark. DoorDash is the same way. Uber Eats is the same way. Grubhub's the same way. All these companies, they're out to make a profit. And they should be. So would you. So would I. But if drivers don't take those orders and they're not getting delivered, then these companies have no choice but to raise that base pay a little bit. So I say, let everybody that is legally driving and running these apps, let them take the orders, but educate them. Don't gripe about them. And just put a bug in their ear. Don't preach to them and harp on them and all that. Just put a little bug in their ear. I know I say that a lot, and that's really what I push a lot. It's not who you are, where you're from. It don't matter as long as you're doing it right. But what does matter is the orders you're taking. And that's kind of what this video is about, is for those who are taking those lowball orders because they don't want to just sit in the parking lot, they'd rather be taking an order, stop and realize how much taking that order is costing you. Are you really making any money? Are you making enough to make it worth it? Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. Just think about it. You're looking smiling, dashing, dancing, prancing, and doing whatever it is you want to do. Just keep doing something, because you're going to grow old if you don't. Hey, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.